Welcome back to another Cartoon Conspiracy here with your host as always, K-Mac Time. Now, Toy Story is a perfect example of a hero's tale. It follows the essential storytelling elements nearly perfectly, which is why the franchise is so highly regarded by audiences and critics alike. Audiences love Woody, Buzz, and the rest because Pixar knows how to tell a good story with dialogue and animation, but they also set up plot devices that subconsciously trigger viewers that they may not even be aware of. These can affect the overall mood and a feeling and connection from the audience to the movie, and you may not even know it's happening. The genius of Toy Story comes from the lack of explanations of various parts of the plotline, one of which being how the toys actually came to life in the first place. In my opinion, it is one of the secret ingredients that make for a great movie. While it tells a good story, it leaves a significant portion of the background story up to the viewer's imagination, which was really important for a movie like this. Pixar has been great about handing out masterpieces that follow this concept. So much so that fans were even able to link all of their films together in one imaginary universe via the Pixar Theory. When it comes to Toy Story, I believe the toys are alive in the child's mind, which is how the toys get their personalities. However the children imagine the toy to behave in their imagination is how they act in real life. But anyway, back to Andy's dad and subconscious. As I like to see it, the story is actually revolving around Andy's family issues. For example, Andy's father is clearly missing from his life completely. They don't mention him once in any of the movies. The writers decided to cut out that character, and for a good reason. Without a father figure, Woody is given a bigger role, and it's a very big boost to his character. His role in the plot takes a real precedent in this context. The cowboy action figure represents everything Andy wants from his real dad. It actually represents everything his real dad is. A dedicated best friend, a partner for adventures, a leader that takes charge and makes plans, and a strong personality with significant life experiences. While Andy's father is never once mentioned, his absence does leave a huge gap, and the audience feels that on a deep subconscious level. Toy Story is really telling you the story of a failed marriage, followed by the successful story of a family being restructured. It shows you all of this through the perspective of a child. Andy's mother filed for divorce, and now that Andy is being forced to live away from his dad, who is also his best friend. So, if Woody represents his dad, who do you think the new cool guy from outer space would be in this play? Buzz Lightyear is, of course, the mom's new boyfriend. Think about it, a fancy dude who gets all these cool gadgets and shows up out of nowhere, basically taking all the attention from his mother and his sister.
Well, if you hadn't shown up your stupid little cardboard spaceship and taken away everything that was important to me...
This is kind of typical of how a new boyfriend works when their mother is divorced and finds a new man. It kind of sucks all of her attention away from you for just a little bit. So it's no wonder why Woody is jealous of Buzz in the beginning of the movie. At this level, his initial animosity towards Buzz is totally understandable. He thinks someone is trying to take away his son and his ex-wife, so he gets angry and plots to undermine Buzz. The whole adventure with Woody and Buzz about getting lost and finding their way home is nothing more than two older men trying to get along when they've lost their way, and they're trying to turn things around for the sake of their family. Now, if this was like a live action movie, Toy Story was, it'd be very similar to a few movies that came out recently, actually. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. But anyway, at the end of the day, as we all know, it works out fine. Father and stepfather realize they don't have to be enemies in this hypothetical subconscious world, and they actually share a lot in terms of family values, and they become awesome friends, and they share the same family. And now that's seeing up in the movie too. Woody and Buzz become friends, and Andy loves both of them. It's just like a whole full circle on this, and it's kind of the subconscious layer you didn't even know was there because you don't really think about it, but it's there in the back of your head the whole time because he doesn't have a dad, and it makes perfect sense that Woody would fill that role. Buzz comes in, tries to steal that role, but then they kind of, at the end, reconcile and now become one bigger, happier family. Boom! Did that blow your mind? Because there's essentially an entire separate plotline going on the entire time that had never actually any spoken words or even any animation, but it somehow Pixar managed to evoke these emotions and these feelings of a family coming together without actually showing it or saying it, which is incredibly powerful, and why Pixar is hands down the best when it comes to storytelling, and why Toy Story connected with its audiences so well. Its heartwarming journey hits on some much deeper notes than you ever thought possible from a children's movie. But anyway, that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you guys did, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe for more theory videos in your sub boxes daily. And be sure to check out my previous Disney Pixar theories. Links in the end slate and in the description. Today's secret code word you guys can drop in the comments down below to let me know you made it all the way to the end of today's video and are in fact some of the coolest cats on the entire internet is Sweet Peas. So go ahead and drop that down below. And I know you guys are some of the best subscribers on the planet. But until next time, guys, remember that it's always K-Mac time somewhere. Until then, take it easy and peace out.
You are a toy! You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're an action figure! You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Thanks again for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the content on the channel and would like to help out, then check out my brand new Patreon page. Donors get access to early videos and special Patreon-only content as well. Click the link on the screen and check that out.